Hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos a mi canal, soy Robert y traemos otro episodio más de Thirsty Suitors de la mano de Jala, como no podía ser menos. Y justo donde dejamos, ya veis que nos está ya texteando aquí Irfan, nos está mandando un mensaje. Así que nada, continuamos con sus aventuras amorosas. Y antes de comenzar el episodio de hoy, como siempre, pedidos que si os gusta este tipo de vídeos, este tipo de contenido que subimos al canal de YouTube, por favor apoyéis, dadle like al vídeo, manita arriba, pasad por comentarios a saludar y suscribiros al canal, que es completamente gratis y ayuda un montón. Así que nada, vamos a, lo dicho, empezar el día hablando con Irfan. Hola, soy Irfan. Sí, porque este lo combatimos en el episodio anterior, recordemos, con su gato, con el tigre ese. Vaya pelos me estoy viendo también yo aquí, joder. Y no teníamos un número, vimos la lista de pretendientes y más, pero no teníamos el teléfono. Vale, entonces, lo soy tronco, eres tú, Aisha, vamos a ir con esta. Soy yo, Irfan, digo. Sí, ya sé que escribes con puntuación. Sharuk era el gato, que dice que te echa de menos. Es un gato, me odia. Le odio, sí. Vale, sí, he sido yo, te echo de menos. Está bufando ahora mismo, ¿verdad? Irfan no dice nada. En fin, ¿cómo está Isa? No me advertiste, no ha muerto nadie, no me advertiste. Piensa que soy su demonio. Oh, cielo, pensaba que ya la habría superado. ¿Alguna idea para hablar con ella? Ya sabes, le encantan los jalevis o yalevis, no sé lo que es. Si haces algunos, igual se calma un poco. Ah, pues, vale. Cocinar. Ya veis que todos los episodios la mecánica siempre es la misma, ¿eh? Es empezar el día cocinando para alguien con un propósito y luego pues básicamente enfrentarse a un pretendiente, un ex de Jala y reconciliarse con esa persona. Entonces vamos a mirar la nevera. No, la nevera esto es para la noche. El libro de cocina, aquí está. Cocinar. Ya le veis. Jugoso y crujiente postre con forma de espiral popular de Sudáfrica. Dificultad 1. ¿Qué estoy diciendo? Restaura algunos PS al instante, restaura algunos PS progresivamente. Vale, ya, vamos a cocinar.
So, you're making jalebis to placate not just Irfan, but Irfan's little sister who hates you.
How does she know these things?
Nos lee la mente, la madre.
You really think a plate of jalebis can earn you forgiveness?
Depende de los que estén. Los jalebis son un gesto.
It's not about the jalebis, Ma. The jalebis are symbolic.
I'd prefer them to be edible, personally. But, as the kids say, you do you.
It's the thought that counts.
Está bien safe.
When it comes to cooking, I don't think so. Do I even need to say it? Hand washing, Jala?
You didn't act.
Lavarnos las manos, como siempre, antes de cocinar, importante.
Very good. Light the stove and heat up a pot so you can start on the sugar syrup.
Vale, vamos a empezar fuerte, súper calor, venga. Esta última, casi.
I've already given you too many compliments today. Do you really have to make a big production out of simple tasks like lighting the stove?
A little flair adds spice to life, doesn't it, Ma?
My mistake for even asking. Pour the sugar and water into the warm pot.
Vale, vamos a verter. Lo que no sé es qué se consigue realmente cuando conseguimos una aprobación mayor.
I really am, and stir the sugar until it dissolves. Careful, it's hot.
Imagino que será la recompensa, no lo sé.
Like your temper.
Entrar al trapo, aguantar.
I wonder where I get that from.
You know, it provokes me when you attempt this rhetorical style of argumentation, Jala. I find it quite patronizing.
I was just responding to your little dig.
Was it a dig? Or was it just an observation?
You know it was a dig.
Well, since you're so sure, what can I do but agree with you?
Yeah, arguing with Mom is pointless. I have no idea why Jala keeps doing it.
Yes, well. Remember to keep stirring until the sugar dissolves completely.
Vale, a mover la olla.
knew you had my cooking genes. Next step is mixing saffron with warm milk. Once it's dissolved, add rose water.
I love this smell. It's comforting.
Your Parte sprays rose water on herself after a bath. Maybe that's why it's familiar?
I don't think that's exactly how I would describe Parte.
Yes, perhaps not. Her presence is more formidable than comforting, really.
Bueno, recordemos que Patty es la abuela, ¿eh? Cuando dicen Patty se refieren a la abuela. No sé si la madre de la madre o la madre del padre, pero la abuela.
Even when you were a child?
Bueno, ya dice, cuando tú eras pequeña, pues la madre de la madre, confirmado.
Especially then.
Tenemos 2 puntos. Vamos a hacer un halago.
That sari really suits you, Ma. Beautiful color.
Estás jugársela, jugársela demasiado.
The lady at the shop told me I'm in autumn. Whatever that means.
Vale, super mezcla a mano. Venga.
Your dad
falla
would
una,
say you did well, but I'm not your dad. Now pour the milk mixture into the sugar syrup. Keep it on low heat so it stays warm. Otherwise the jalebis won't soak it up as well.
Vale, bueno, pues ya veis, conocemos la cultura, más de su cultura, en este caso la cocina.
Good, but don't get overconfident.
Irony's barely spoken a word to me since I've been back, you know.
So I combined the dry ingredients for you because you always make a mess with the flour.
I said Irony's barely spoken a word to me.
I heard you. I'm just not sure what you want me to say.
Forgive me for thinking that your only children not speaking to each other might be cause for some parental concern.
Watch your tone. We've barely heard from you the last 3 years. 3 years, Jala. It's only been a few days. You will have to cultivate some patience.
Not exactly your strong suit. Who knows? It might be good for you.
Okay, fine. The next part is all you. Mix water and dahi in a bowl and then add the flour. Make sure the batter's thick and smooth. No lumps allowed in my kitchen.
Vale, vamos a super remover, que nos queda un punto. Estará para gastarlo. Tú, te juro que le he dado a esos dos últimos, le he dado arriba y a la izquierda.
Is that good enough for you?
Bueno, hemos rellenado la barra de aprobación de la madre, la verdad.
If these come out well, maybe I'll take some to Irony.
If you think that's a good idea.
I don't think that's an encouraging face you're making.
Oh, no, I'm entirely neutral. See? It's a neutral face.
You think I should wait?
Yeah. I didn't say that. It's your decision. Well, let's see how they come out first, shall we? Fill the piping bags with the batter you just mixed and pipe spirals into the hot oil carefully. Once they're nice and golden, dip them in the warm sugar syrup and serve hot.
Vale, vamos a freír. Pero bueno, hemos rellenado a tope la barra de aprobación. Como veis aquí, está toda roja,
Even Parte would approve. What am I saying? Maybe I should lie down.
Vale, pues está. A ver, la reacción de la madre, como siempre.
What's the verdict?
I'd serve these to guests.
Wow. Really? Thanks, Ma.
Maybe not to desi guests, but still, not bad.
Vale, vamos a coger el teléfono. Jalebis, recién hechos, conquistaré a tu hermana. Vaya, qué gracia, está convencida de que quieres envenenarla. Colega, están demasiado buenos para estar envenenados. Sería un crimen. Literalmente. Se están enfriando. Basta de bromitas. Si como uno delante suyo se le pasara... Si como uno delante suyo se le pasara la paranoia. Alguien se tendrá que comer rápido. Ha habido baños de sangre por cosas menores. Aldeas destruidas. Campos sembrados con sal. Quedamos en la plaza, te veo ahí. Vale, pues vamos a la plaza entonces. Con el skate. O sea, tenemos que quedar con él para ir donde su hermana. Imagino que para que actúe un poquito de intermediario y se relaje. La hermana está cabreada por cómo dejamos a su hermano. Jala se fue, pues bueno, de la misma manera que se dio con todo el mundo, rompiendo corazones y demás. Entonces, como el chaval ha sufrido, pues la hermana está enojada con Jala.
Oh, Jala, that smells delicious. I'm sure Sharik is very thankful.
I'll be expecting a handwritten thank you note in my mailbox. And don't write it for him. I know your handwriting here, fun.
I'm telling you, beneath this grouchy face and the smoke-breathing tiger lurks the softest and tenderest of souls.
Sure, deep down maybe.
Very, very deep down.
He's a good boy, really.
Parece yo para actuar de intermediario, no, simplemente que el hermano parece que se los va a dar directamente a Aisha. Claro, no tendría sentido ahora que lo pienso, quedar con Aisha nosotros, o sea... Bueno, Yara, no ignores este mensaje, ven con tu tita ya. No me gusta ni un pelo lo que has dicho. Ay, madre, alguien se ha metido en problemas. Vale, vamos donde el garaje de la tía. La tía tocha que levanta pesas. Me he equivocado. Me han mandado de vuelta a la otra parte de la ciudad. Esto es como un viaje rápido, básicamente. Pues tan pronto nos hemos ido, hemos vuelto. Pero va a coger estas monedas, que aquí siempre hay unos oros.
Yeah,
Sí, está aquí.
So, I was just minding my business skating, and she said she was better than me, a skate peasant, and that I was obsessed with my brother, and then she attacked me for no reason.
that doesn't seem...
She's been challenging all the skate punks, including you. The streets run red with the blood of babes. The blood of babes, Cece.
Ah, speak of the devil.
As we were saying, she's burned our crops and poisoned our drinking water.
Aye. Are they actually tattling on us?
Jala, have you been fighting these children?
En el episodio anterior, si queréis verlo, está grabado. Combatimos contra estas dos. No es lo que parece, han empezado ellas. ¿No?
Okay, Auntie, that's not at all a fair representation of the facts. I was trying to engage in a conversation with these wayward youths who are cult members, by the way.
Do your conversations usually involve fists?
Really, Jala? I don't know what you're thinking. Picking fights with these girls? You're far too old for this.
Well, it's too late for you now anyway. You've gone and done it. By defeating us, you've attracted the attention of the General, Soundy's first follower, the Mama Bear.
Mama oso, Mama Bear.
You know she'd kill you if she heard you call her that.
It's true. Salma's waiting for you, Jala, and she's gonna eat you alive.
Preferiría hacer otra cosa, tenemos que combatir con ella. Y luego tocará con Bruno. Ya vimos en el episodio anterior que Bruno era ese ex que iba a hacer su aparición, por fin. Preferiría hacer otra cosa, o sea, que va a estar movidito este episodio. Otra cosa, no me da miedo que pelee conmigo el propio Sondi. No me da miedo.
Yeah, I'm really intimidated right now. While I didn't break a sweat with either of you, I'll definitely meet my match this time.
Just you wait, Jala. I'm training with Auntie Chandra now. Soon, I'll strike you down once and for all.
Auntie, are you helping train her for my demise?
My doors are open for anyone who needs a shoulder to cry on or a bag to punch it out on. You know that.
Está ayudando a entrenar. A ponerse tochas.
Selflessness. It's slightly inconvenient for our battles.
All right, enough bickering in my shop. Hand over your boards for repairs or shoo.
Yeah, Jala. How about you meet me outside for a sec?
Hey, Jala.
What?
You're being summoned.
What?
You're being summoned. God, are those headphones giving you tinnitus?
By who?
Samdi summons you to the skate park, or whatever.
Why?
Something, Sama. I skimmed. I'm playing Snake.
Jala, you should get to the skate park and see what Salma needs. She's a good girl with a lot going on. I expect reports of your best behavior.
You expect too much.
Vale, pues vamos al skate park a ver qué narices sucede por ahí. A ver. Espera, tenemos el mapa aquí. Estaría guay, ya sé que es mucho pedir, pero estaría muy guapo que todo el mapa estuviera abierto. Aunque bueno, por otra parte se viaja incluso más rápido así, pero bueno. Pues estaría bonito estéticamente que todo estuviera interconectado.
Darling, good of you to roll through as though you could resist. You're here to face my good general, my self-righteous right hand. Ah, well, Selma has been instrumental to Barefoot. Family bickers, but we love our cubs dearly. When she first caught my eye, she was struggling, trying to set up a community fridge while her own fridge remained barren. So sweet, but so misguided. Just needed a push in the right direction. My direction. Just like you. We've done this a few times now, no need to faff about anymore. A bear knows when it's time to stop playing with her food and finally take a bite. I need you, Jala. The mayor hasn't spoken to her daughter in years, and she'd do anything to get her back, to get her happy little family back. Do you understand? She'd give anything, even the upcoming election.
Las elecciones aquí entre la secta de osos pringaos.
I don't just want the park, Jala. My plans are so much bigger than that. Who better to represent the freaks, the untidy, sharp-edged deviants tossed in the gutter than moi? This town has no future. There's no building on top of rot. It needs to burn to begin anew.
Well, there's a campaign slogan for you.
I see you. You're a misfit toy. So am I. And our judges have never truly loved us. For us to thrive, they must be brought low. What rises from the ashes will be fresh, pure. Finally, a place with us in mind. Don't speak. This moment doesn't belong to either of us anyway. Face my general. Consider my offer.
Vale. Vaya bicho raro el Sondi ese. Estaba probando el... ¿Cómo se hacía el...? Estoy dando al LB, estoy probando sin más botones. No sé para qué sirven. Ah, para pasar canciones. No me acuerdo cómo se hacían los trucos, pero bueno. Vamos a combatir. Esta pava es la general.
I hear you've been beating on the other skaters. They're mostly teens who just graduated and don't know where to go. Scared of taking on someone your own size?
I
I don't think an entire cult versus one person are even odds.
Dia's my roommate, Jala. I know how much you actually care about fair play.
We really don't stand a chance against small-town gossip, do we?
Not only did you return to town, but now you're hindering our work in saving it. Soundy says the fight should be a test. I said it was the only choice you gave us.
I keep telling you all, I'm doing this for Tyler. I personally don't care about whatever weird LARP thing you're all getting up to in the woods.
You don't get it. You just can't hear the message. Soundy's message. I noticed, though, that people with loving homes are the most willing to throw theirs away. They don't know what they have, can't appreciate it. And you, Jala, you had an abundance of love. Dia told me. You kept looking for more and more, tossing out what was left behind as scraps.
It's not even close to that simple with my family or my exes. At home, it felt like I was being smothered. And in my relationships, I was chasing something because I always felt alone. The initial rush would fade and...
But you weren't alone. Not truly alone, with nowhere to live and no one to turn to. I left home when I was 16 and got my first job. My parents didn't ask about me once. I came to Timber Hills and didn't know a soul. But I have people now, so I fight for my life here. Before Soundy, these kids had nobody to fight for them. When we talk about the Barefoot Code and protecting the soul of Timber Hills, it's us. We're the soul of Timber Hills, the youth who want to build our lives here. Soundy understands that. If you're not with us, you're against us too. Soundy thought better of you, and until now, I've been too patient. It's time I make him see how wrong he was about you.
Entre cómo habla esa típica americana malota de barrio ahí. Madre mía. Bueno, nivel 14. Estamos igualados, nivel 14. A menos que traigas secuaces, creo que la vamos a pasar por encima en 0, vamos a provocarla. Conmoción. A ver.
For all the testing Soundy's putting me through, you'd think he wants to make me general next.
Dad, he couldn't. Shut up.
¿Ves? Otro oso. Vamos a invocar a... Espera. Sí, vamos a invocar a mamá. A Sundi le podemos invocar. Vale, vamos a omitir esto rápidamente. Zapatillazo. La mitad de salud fuera.
In Adelia's catalog.
Lo he visto en Shin.
What?
No le he hecho nada.
You're gonna look back on this time in your life and be absolutely mortified.
Vale, vamos a darle un fuego de esto. Espera, vamos a darnos de el tocho. Este. Qué mal. No ha estado mal. Vale, Skater se fuera. Vale, otra vez con esta.
You really believe Soundy's promises? Are you naive?
You lost the right to say that when you up and left. You...
Vale, fuera. Vamos a hacer otra vez el mismo ataque. Ataque tocho. Solo 80, Lo hemos hecho mejor que antes y hemos quitado menos salud. utilizar otra vez el mismo. $105, vale, esta ha sido buena.
Soundy gave me a promise. He would protect me, my friends, our town. Now, his obsession with you threatens everything we work for.
Don't you see what's happening? You're being manipulated. Soundy is using your passion and the youth of this town to form his personal army.
I wouldn't let that happen.
That's a dangerous way of thinking.
Selma, you're in it. And I'm looking at you and telling you what I see from the outside. The truth is, Soundy's holding you all back. You'd lead those teens better than he can.
Me? Leading? I couldn't. Soundy may have shortcomings, but... Enough! You're trying to throw me off, huh? Divide and conquer? I don't think so. I'm channeling every ounce of the Barefoot Code, and I will put an end to your descent, Jala.
Vale, venga, nos queda una más de iracundo.
You might have been Timber Hill's most wanted, but that baton has passed to Dia now.
In all the right ways.
Vale, tenemos que recuperar FVs. Vamos a hacer un ataque normal.
Everyone in this town is blinded, but I see the truth. You're fool's gold. A hollow promise. If I cracked your head open, I wouldn't find a single nugget of wisdom. There'd be nothing but glitter.
Ah, vamos iracundos. Vamos a invocar entonces a la tita Chandra para que nos quite esto.
Auntie!
Vale, recuperamos todo y nos quitamos los efectos malos.
I bet your favorite film genre is rom-com.
And? What's wrong with that?
Joder, otra vez.
Nothing. If you weren't so basic and stopped making your...
Nah, nos hacemos daño a nosotros mismos. Claro, cuando estamos con este efecto no podemos utilizar nada de esto, ¿vale? Vale, vamos a provocarla. Ya no podemos usar estos dos, no. Vale, pues a ver, corazón roto, a ver. ¿Qué coño? Juro que le he dado, tío.
You were an easy mark.
$135, vale, esto está muy bueno, muy potente.
Have you ever even had a job? You fight like you have your parents still pay for your insurance.
¿Qué podemos hacer ahora? Otro de ataque de corazón roto, vamos allá. Pero el tocho, tengo energía. A ver, sí, 60. Vale. Fíjate, ya lo hemos derrotado.
I've lost? Even though my belief was pure. After all my efforts. I keep fighting so hard my whole life, but I never win.
Helping someone establish a mascot-based cult might not have been the best method of community organizing. I'm sure Dia would be thrilled if you gave this up.
Just because I lost this fight doesn't mean I'm giving up. The mayor cannot sell this land out from under us. But maybe the way I've gone about it. One of the first lessons I ever learned was no gods, no masters. I might have lost sight of that lately.
Guess bears might need to be added to that list, huh?
Vale. Joder. Por nada de nada no hemos subido de nivel. Pero bueno, vale, hemos conseguido unas cuantas cosas. Ahora podemos patinar usando a Salma, pero no lo vamos a hacer. Tyler, vale, tenemos que hablar. Donde siempre. Vale, pues básicamente la entrada del parque. Vamos allá.
I know you tried to get through to Salma. She hasn't had the easiest of times. Not everyone's lucky enough to have a supportive family. You've done all you can. I guess we'll see how things shake out in the next couple of days. Forget it. I get that you're distracted right now. Aruni's been blowing up my phone. It's like I'm reliving all the worst fights of your teenage years. You're both being ridiculous.
Wait, Jala, let me handle this, okay? Does it make you happy that Aruni won't even talk to us? It makes your grudge look reasonable in comparison.
Wow, you really are trying to pick a fight today. And I'm not in the mood to oblige you. You left us behind, Jala. Are you really surprised that we're wary of letting you back in?
How exactly are we supposed to fix anything if we can't even have a conversation?
How is pushing her when she's not ready helping anything?
Fine. I don't care if she never speaks to us again. We don't need her.
Este ruido no sé si ha sido mi móvil o mis auriculares. No sé.
So that's what you're really afraid of? That this rupture will be permanent? She's not avoiding you to punish you. She's protecting herself. Think about it from her perspective. How is she supposed to believe you won't hurt her like that again? Give her time, Jala. People's feelings don't run on a schedule.
Yaletina soy yo. Vale, este es Bruno. ¿Ya estás lista para saltar al garito? Ven a la tienda. Tengo un porrón de caramelitos que tanto te gustan. ¿Sabes que quieres probarlos? Vale. Vale, yo imagino... Creo que por aquí van los tiros que luego después de lidiar con todos estos pretendientes. Sí, en la plaza vamos. Pues terminaremos con la hermana también, con Aruni y su boda. Yo creo que por ahí se está encaminando el juego. Pero bueno, ya lo veremos. Vale, una moneda. Vale, ahí está Bruno. Vamos a...
Hey, if you see Irfan, tell him to tell Shahrukh that the raccoon behind the dumpster wants a rematch. Sorry, can't help you, helping another customer.
I'm the only one here.
Tenemos 2444. Hombre, de momento es que no nos ha hecho mucha falta.
I wish I could quit this job, but...
Can they put swords in the mail? Surely there are laws against that sort of thing.
Ahora sí que me deja moverme. Antes no, antes había quedado pillado. A ver qué podemos comprar aquí. Es que, a ver, el dinero está para gastarlo, ¿no? Guindilla fantasma. Te garantiza más picante que jamás hayas tenido. No incluye agua. Tarra pegajoso. Disminuye el ataque de un oponente. Disminuye la defensa de un oponente. Tampoco sé cuántos tengo en mi inventario, pero bueno, por si acaso. Para aumentar la defensa, restar APS, vale. ¿Estamos vendiendo o estamos comprando? Estamos comprando, ¿no? Sí. Ah, vale. Lo que pone aquí, esto de 064 son los que tenemos en el inventario. Y supuestamente el vendedor imagino que tiene como infinitas unidades. Megáfono desvela una debilidad del oponente. Esto viene muy bien. Tengo que comprar un par de ellos. Receptor no está en actual. Zapatillas arcoiris. Barrita de mango. Restaura FVs. Bebidas, chaqueta universitaria comprada. Comprada. O sea, estas las tenemos. ¿Y cómo nos la podemos equipar? Sermón del tío Inti. Desvela una habilidad de todos los oponentes. Chinche roja. Inflige temporalmente el estado anímico iracundo. Este está bueno. Sí, sí. Chaqueta verde y zapatillas desiguales. Vale, no sé cómo nos podemos poner entonces equipo. Ah, amigo, aquí está. Claro, la tabla de skateboard no la hemos cambiado. Esta, a ver. De Timber Hills de universitaria. La chaqueta clásica. La chaqueta perfecta de cualquier día. Traído con gusto. Claro. No sé qué significa ORG, como la tabla de skate. Voy a ponernos la universitaria. Que mola. Zapatillas también las universitarias. ¿Y esto qué es? Solo cristal de dilla luchado con protección de la Guardia Real. Potencia la defensa. Ah, mira. Vale, vamos a elegir otorga el turno adicional tras un... Vale, estos son como ventajas. Aumenta la probabilidad de golpe crítico, usar habilidades de deseo. Aumenta la probabilidad de fallo. El deseo no lo utilizo mucho. Mejor la de fallo. Sí, vamos a ir así con estos colgantes. Vale, estado de pretendientes, ¿cómo está esto? Sergio, tal... A ver, podemos profundizar y básicamente es hacer misiones secundarias, que es de recadero y combate. Y sube la barra, pero va, tampoco me interesa que ya la se líe con nadie, o sea, me importa bien poco. Vaya pedazo de montaña de can está hecha el tío. ¿Seguro que estás lista para enfrentarte a él? Estamos listos, sí, vamos a enfrentarnos.
Want to get in the back of my pickup and drive till no one knows our names? We'll have the stars for a blanket. Put fresh s'mores on a portable grill.
Es que todos dan vergüenza ajena, tío. Todos. No me tintes, no volverá a funcionar, no has cambiado nada.
I've heard that one before. Still up to the same old tricks after all these years?
Your pretense of boredom would be more convincing if you weren't undressing him with your eyes. Do I have to remind you how running off with Bruno the summer of junior year ended? He gave you that smile, promised you the earth, and ditched you 3 towns over. Dad had to come pick you up. Mom never trusted you the same way again.
I'm not expecting everything to be the same, Jala. I've changed. You've changed.
Bruno.
Hear me out, baby. We could be so sweet together.
Vale, vamos a enfrentarnos al tocho, al Power Ranger este. Vale, Bruno, ya las he creído una vez las bonitas palabras de Bruno y acabó compuesta sin novio. Ahora ha vuelto y está más bueno que nunca, maldita sea. Vale, pues Jala, perdón, dice eso. Vale, tenemos el Candyman este.
To a boring office job being exploited by the man. Settling down, applying for a mortgage.
Home ownership in this economy?
Can you really see yourself doing laundry and taxes for the rest of your life? Letting your dreams wither into distant memories? Do you really want to settle for an ordinary life?
Pues tienes razón, no soy corriente en absoluto, que un montón de excusas.
So let me get this straight. I have to prove my specialness by going along with your latest whim? And if I don't, I'm some kind of square? Good try, bro. Maybe I'm just not that into you.
No, you're lying. You still got it, bro. Don't let it get in your head. Can I tell you a secret, Jala? Every one of the promises I break, I believe them completely when I make them. I want to be the son my parents think I am. I could be him. He's a...
Yeah, a part he plays. It's not the same thing.
Maybe with you, I could change. Stop being so afraid. There's more to me, Jala. I just need someone to give me a reason.
No podemos creer en uno en el otro, yo creo en ti, hazlo tú también.
All of this sounds like a you problem, bro. If you want a grand transformation, hire a renovator. Or better yet, go to therapy. I'm not interested in fixer-uppers.
What? But that line, it never fails. I don't understand.
These are Bruno's contradictory inner selves. They're his shields against true self-reflection. You have to shatter his illusions of himself before you can take him down.
Vale, o sea que tenemos que derrotar a sus egos internos, el Jediman y el otro, antes de derrotar al propio Bruno.
Time to crack open his candy-coated shell.
Vale, pues vamos a por el azul primero. Si escucháis la canción dice Bruno. Bueno, son nivel 10, 10 y 14. No le ha hecho ni cosquillas. Yo creo que habíamos apuntado a este, pero bueno. Tú, te juro que le he dado, que no sé qué coño está pasando ahí en el mando. ¿No es que le da o qué narices pasa? Una cosa es que le des un poquito más tarde, otra cosa es que no le des. Vamos a ver este otro, el tocho. Yo creo que me está fallando el joystick, ahora lo digo en serio.
I know I wasn't the best boyfriend, but we had an adventure. I know you still remember.
What I remember is Jala finding out that Bruno's entire life is built on an elaborate lie. His parents back home in Malaysia sent him here to get an MBA. Bruno dropped out without telling them. His road-tripping lifestyle? Paid for by the tuition checks he's been cashing.
For one knife's edge, heart-pounding, dizzying moment, we were free, jelly beans. Right now, you look like you're caught in a trap. I could be your way out.
Eso suena demasiado bien ahora mismo, no quiero una escapatoria, tú estás tan atrapado como yo.
Do your parents back home in Malaysia still think you're at business school, Bruno?
They're happy thinking that. Why would I mess with that?
Aren't you afraid of what will happen once they find out? They're going to be so disappointed in you. Worse, they might cut off your credit cards.
Don't even joke about that, JB. I'll figure it out if and when it happens. Why spend my time worrying about the future or the past? You really have to learn to be present in... Let me paint a picture for you. A beautiful collage of future memories. So close, all you have to do is reach out and touch. The Santa Ana wind in your hair. The California coast turning gold in the sunset. The radio's playing our favorite song, and it's like we could be young forever. You and me against the universe.
Joder, un ataque... Bueno, no ha sido tan
You look so
tocho.
stressed out, Jala. I give the best massages. Just saying.
Bueno, y todavía no hemos invocado a nadie, ¿eh? Ni a la abuela, ni a la tita... Quiero decir, ni a la madre, ni a la tita, ni... El Sundi creo que nos puede echar una mano. A ver, al Jediman le vamos a mandar a Cuenca. Vale, uno más. Ah, mira. Vamos a hacer un ataque normal entonces. Vale, uno más y fuera. Vale, esperemos que al Jediman no lo revivan.
I'm done for. I thought you'd be the one to save me, Jala. All I wanted was to be a better man. Oh my god. Bro. No! Go on without me. Never look back. You hear me? I regret nothing. It was all worth it. For you, bro.
Cojones, de repente hay 11 interacciones del Twitter, me cago en la leche. No me arrepiento de nada, todo merece la pena el título. Bueno, pues Candyman fuera, vamos a por Candyman. Vamos a invocar a mamá. Sí, vamos a invocar a mamá, venga. Vamos al camino fácil. Zapatillazo. 107. Un tercio de salud. Oh, ¿qué es esto?
Everyone in this town wants something from you, apart from me. I just want to set you free.
I learned my lesson about free rides with you.
Vamos a ver... A ver, este de impresionar.
So you're the side of
guilty.
2 turnos. Lanzallamas marcial colectivo. Alcanza al grupo entero de combatientes infligiéndoles daño medio. Podría saberse. Bueno, solo puedo usar los ligeritos. Este, venga. Vale, vamos a usar un objeto de salud. Está, confeti, daño recibido más este. Pa.
Stop trying to fix your mistakes. Remember the Oregon coast? Tillamook Creamery? That night on the beach?
You said you'd write, call, stay in contact, all those things. But here we are.
I'll make up for it. Promise. Just give me a chance, Jala.
Vale. Bueno, está impresionado un turno, vale. Vamos a usar entonces el boca abierto este otra vez más. Tío, lo hemos hecho perfecto y solo 33 lo hemos quitado, es que no lo entiendo. A veces cuando lo haces peor, le quitas, le haces más daño. No sé. No lo entiendo. Vale, ahora sí que sí, vamos a restaurar PS. Ah, no tengo esto, tío. 2 paratas aquí, vale. Coño, le he dado al otro botón. De tanto girar se me ha ido el dedo.
I come with free snacks.
Vamos a hacer un ataque normal.
You want someone to see through you. You want someone to make you feel real. I can't do that for you. No one can. You...
A ver si me acaba ya la mierda de ruleta, tío. Hacer otro ataque normal.
Let's just enjoy it. I bet your dad hugs you and tells you he's proud of you even when he isn't.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Venga, pesos. Vale, Candyman fuera. ¿Qué hace? ¿Lo está reviviendo? Ah, se ha fusionado él.
Ew. Ew. I would like to unsee that, please.
Ya, a mí también me gustaría olvidar lo que he
Why are
visto.
you breaking my heart into pieces, Jala? All I want is to be sweet to you.
I never had much of a sweet tooth. All the sugar gives me a toothache.
My hench bros sacrifice themselves for me. For us. So you can see how far I'm willing to go for you. Why look before you leap? Why keep questioning? What's the worst that could happen if you just take a chance on?
Joder. Coño, me tira un meteorito de
Can't
tarta.
break me down, Jala. I'm more than just a sum of my parts.
You're just a boy playing with his toys.
Vale, voy a utilizar... espérate. Invocar... Podemos invocar a la tita Chandra. Vale, vamos a invocar a la tita Chandra. Así nos restaura toda la salud. Ah, nos restaura gran parte de salud, pero no toda.
I
Vale.
made a lot of mistakes, okay? My family put so much pressure on me. You gotta prove you're better than all your cousins, my dad said. You have to justify my marriage to your mother. Being around you made me realize what a charade my life was. Maybe part of me wanted to mess up your perfect image to your parents. Prove to myself you were just like me.
Igual que tú me utilizaste.
Let's not sugarcoat it. You used me to make yourself feel better. We're all just temporary fixes for you. Every new place, every new love, every job. You suck the sweetness out of things and spit them out when the next piece of candy comes along.
You're making me sound like such an asshole.
I think he's finally getting it.
You're not being fair. If I used you, you used me too, Jala. You're not a better person than me. In fact, we're the same. I'm gonna whisk you away like you secretly wanted.
That's called kidnapping, Bruno.
Vale, vamos a terminar ya con este retrasado.
My mother was right.
Moms hate me. That's half my appeal.
Vale, a ver si
Go
le hago...
on an adventure with me, Jala.
Mira, a Bruno no le he hecho ni cosquillas, tío. A ver, el deseo este.
Are you still good with your hand?
I'm even better. I've had a lot of practice since we last met.
Pero es que no le hace nada, tío.
Why stay where you're clearly not wanted? We could just get in my truck and go.
Provocación, vamos a probar todos, tío.
You think you can get out of anything with a smile and a little charm, don't you?
Is it working?
Vale, ahora sí.
Usually works.
Vale, por fin, vamos a usar uno tocho de conmoción. Venga ya. Es extremo, vale. Para eso, 193, tú. Vale, no sé qué está pasando.
I've got a truck, a job, a mean set of skills in the kitchen. What more do you want?
Consistency?
Would it really be so bad to go on one single, no strings, no expectations date with me?
I guess.
No, bad Jala, no.
Va, Jala. Jala mala. Inflige de daño pesado, extremo. Al grupo. Pues le vamos a dar otra vez. 93. Buah. Muy tocho ese
You have to
golpe.
admit, we got chemistry, Jala.
And a whole lot of history.
I was never much good at history. Why should we have to live up to our parents? They're just as messed up as we are.
Vale, hacer un ataque rápido. Creo que con un ataque rápido ya fuera. No, otro más.
Life's too short to linger on the bad stuff, Jala.
Ya estaría. Sí, ya está, vale, derrotado. Vale, reconciliación. Habéis solucionado vuestras diferencias y habéis optado por tener una amistad o quizás algo más. Bueno, lo mismo de siempre.
I wanted you to run away with me again, because going back to the past is safer than facing the future. I've been running in circles a long time, trying to pretend this game will last forever. But I guess you can't outrun the future. Even the past can sneak up on you. So what happens now? For you and me.
Nosotros vamos a intentar ser amigos.
How about we try being friends instead of solutions to each other's problems?
Why not? I'll try anything once. I'll be in touch, Jelly Beans.
A ver, subimos al nivel 15. A nivel 17, tú. No sé cómo ha sido eso, pero bueno, vale. Vale, un punto adicional. Vamos a ver qué subimos ahora. Esta vez nos ha costado un poco la salud, ¿eh? Mira, el rango de defensa y ataque no sube con ninguna. 10-4, 4-10, 3-4 más distribuido. Sí, venga, más distribuido, sí. Terminar, vale, pues ya estaría. Bueno, ya es de noche, toca ir a casa. Y con esto sería ya el final de este episodio, del capítulo... No sé en qué capítulo estábamos. Sí, esto no sé para qué sirve. Quiero coger la puñetera moneda. Eso es. Sí, a ver. Vale.
Guys, we're missing one. Where's Bruno?
He left town. Alone.
Bruno se ha ido de la ciudad. Acto de combate de Bruno desbloqueado.
How do you know this information?
So much for Bruno's master plan.
No, seriously. I'm mildly concerned that Sergio is stalking all of us.
He really just left town? Without even saying goodbye to us?
I'm just taking a healthy interest in my rivals. It's just good sense.
Leaving town is kinda what he does.
I'm not the only one hearing this, am I? Hello?
Claro, al final son todos competencia entre ellos, ¿sabéis? Todos son los pretendientes de Jala. El que habla Andy, este es el último que falta por ver, por cierto.
Sergio's been a creep since grade school. What's new?
What's new is that I'm in the blast radius of his creepiness. Also, I'm not a rival. I barely even count as an ex.
You and Sergio have that in common.
Wow. Wow. Et tu, Tyler?
I caught you practicing clever lines to devastate Jala in the mirror yesterday.
Friendship code violation.
Friends don't let friends lie to themselves, babe. Enjoy your little confrontation on delay. Don't come crying to me when it all goes up in flames.
Vale. Bueno, imagino también que habrá diferentes finales o diferentes pequeñas variaciones con Jala y sus pretendientes y relaciones, claro. Vale. Mira la nevera. Rollo Katy hemos conseguido. Vale, hay que dar las buenas noches como siempre.
I heard you had a run-in with that boy Bruno today. And you're still here and not 3 towns over. That's a win.
Mamá no sabe, estoy muy cansada para esto. Bueno, este tiempo. Mamá no sabe.
On a scale of dormant volcano to full-on Chernobyl, how freaked out is Mom?
Closer to a natural disaster than a nuclear meltdown. I'd still wait till the first responders clear the area.
Are you first responders in this scenario?
Nope. Half a bottle of Chardonnay and a tube of cookie dough. Works at least half the time.
Can I just cuddle up here with you tonight?
Of course, Jala Banana. I'll put something on you can fall asleep to.
So, like, basically everything you like to watch?
Oof, ouch. A direct hit straight to the heart.
Kidding.
Mola mucho el personaje del padre de Jala. Está muy bien escrito, es muy gracioso. Vale, entramos en el capítulo 6. Sigues teniendo una burrada de contradicciones. Jala ha conseguido resistirse a las dulces tentaciones de Bruno. Victoria para el equipo local. Por el lado negativo, esos malditos mocosos skaters han ido a la tita C, la tita Chandra, para delatar a Jala. No mola. Así que bueno, vamos a ver cómo se desenvuelve el próximo episodio, qué es lo que sucede. Llamada telefónica. Irfan, es lo peor, no quiero saber nada de ti. Empezamos bien. Pero lo dicho, lo dejamos por ahí. Aquí ya veremos en el próximo episodio qué es lo que ha pasado entre Irfan y Jala, la tita Chandra, los skaters y todo el mundo que está alrededor de Jala, todos sus pretendientes, y a ver si nos podemos reconciliar también con la hermana de una vez por todas. Así que nada, de momento lo dejamos por ahí. Aquí, like y favoritos si os gustó el episodio de hoy, en comentarios lo que queráis, suscribiros al canal si queréis seguir viendo este tipo de contenido, cualquier interacción es más que bienvenida. Así que lo dicho, si os gusta, por favor apoyadlo, y como siempre, muchísimas gracias por pasaros un día más. Hasta la próxima.